It's a beautiful day here in Navarre, and welcome to the 5th annual Navarre Beach Sand Sculpting Festival. The crowds, the food, the vendors, and the excitement is finally here. And boy, do we have quite a show for you. And let's get going now with our first interview. With Marion, and she's the better half of the event coordinators here running this show this weekend. Welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Listen, can you tell our viewers what takes place on the different days here?
Well, the event opens Friday morning at 10 a.m. and what's happening is we have 7 master sand sculptors competing for title for this year's championship called the National Soft Pack Championship, and they'll be carving. They're timed. They'll be carving Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They stop Sunday at 1. So that is the main event. Their pieces under the big tent behind us here. They'll be working on that, but also we have a kids play area, buckets and shovels, and of course lots of beach sand that they can play in. We have an amateur sand sculpting contest for locals if they want to come out. We're gonna have free lessons and demos under the big tent a couple times a day. It's on the website. Okay. The full schedule's on the website. We have vendors, we have food vendors, retail good vendors that'll be out here. We have over 20 of them that'll be set up out here in front of the tent in the parking lot. There's just a lot that's going to be going on. We have our quicksand speed sculpting competition that we do. I think we're doing that twice a day, where we pair the 2 master sand sculptors against each other, and they have 10 minutes to carve a subject that the audience picks. So that's always a lot of fun.
That is a lot of fun.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on.
Okay, and we look forward to seeing the finalization of everything Sunday afternoon. So we'll have our cameras back then to get a good shot of everything and see who ends up winning.
Yeah, that's always exciting. Judging, I believe, starts at 1. It's between 1 and 3, and then the award ceremony is. I'd have to double check the schedule. My head's just full of so much stuff right now, but I believe the award ceremony's at 4 or 4:30 on Sunday afternoon. So
now, can the audience get to pick which ones they like, or are you doing that this year or not?
As far as the masters under the tent behind me, no. That we have judges for that, and there's judging criteria for their pieces. Okay. The public can vote on the People's Choice.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. People's Choice.
People's Choice. And actually, that's a lot of the master sculptors will tell you that they actually love winning People's Choice because that tells them they're doing what the people like to see. Yeah. So there is the People's Choice voting, and there's canisters at each one of their plots where you can vote. Okay. So yes, that's available for the public.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for taking a minute to talk with us, and appreciate it, and it should be a great weekend.
Yes, so far it's been awesome, so we're really looking forward to it.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm here with Laurie, and she's from, you won't believe this, Navarre, Ohio.
Yes, I was tickled pink when I found out I was coming down here. Same town name, go Navarre. Yeah. Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your background.
Well, I actually, in my full-time job, I'm a tax commissioner of a local government in Ohio. I've been sculpting sand. I kept my art. Jumped back in about 14 years ago, and my craft is actually writing in sand and doing small projects, children-oriented, in Ohio.
Wow. Now, did you get started in art by drawing, or did you go right to the sand? Or
I actually started doing murals and clay work, mock-up work for Precious Moments about 20 years ago, and then I met a sand sculptor, and I chucked all my tools, all my paint brushes, and now they're in my sand bag.
I gotcha. Now, this is the first time that you've been here to Navarre, right?
Yeah, tickled pink. I was so honored to be asked to come down here. It's an invite only, and this is a great event, and everyone kept telling me how great the town is, so I'm thrilled.
Did you get a chance to yet to check out the Gulf there, or not yet?
I did. The first night I was here, we got here about midnight, and I actually went down. That was the first thing I went to. The water gravitates, so does the sand, and walked the beach a little bit. Beautiful coastline, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Well, we're going to follow you because I know that the second half of this is everybody does their own individual carving.
Correct. Once we're done with the logo pit, we will be competing on the other side. Once you come through the walkthrough, it will be they'll direct you through our sand pit, and we will be pounding up, is what we call it, moving our sand, probably Thursday, and competition starts Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so come down to the beach.
Okay, and I'm going to let you get back to work, but thanks a lot for taking the time to talk to our viewers.
Oh, it's a pleasure, and down here, folks, you do not know what you have. You have a beautiful environment. I'm thrilled. I'm landlocked, and this is just gorgeous. Come see Navarre Beach.
Okay, thanks a lot, Laurie.
All right, thank you so much.
Suzanne, and you probably remember her from last year. I believe you were here even the year before, probably.
Yes, I was.
Okay. Well, I'm going to basically ask you the same thing, and that is to tell people where you're from and how you got started in all of this sand sculpting.
I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida. My husband was one of the first professional sand sculptors in the States. He started in the late 60s, and I learned from him. He's since passed on, but I'm still doing it. So he always did soft sand. These piles are soft sand. They're not compacted.
Yeah.
So, well, the whole contest is. So.
What do you got planned for this year? I asked you this last year, and you told me you you did know last year. But do you know what you're going to do this year?
Yes, everybody knows what they're going to do. They just don't tell. But no, I'm going to do the Facebook. It's just going to be a great big book with people's faces.
Really?
Yep, just a bunch of faces. Even people in the crowd can stop, and I'll put them in it too.
Really?
Yep.
Uh-oh. I better watch out. What do you think of the weather this year? It's nice, huh? You got a little breeze.
God, oh my God, I love it. It's cooler. It's so much nicer.
Yeah, it was pretty hot last year.
I'm so sick of Florida heat. I live in Florida. I'm just so sick of it. This is nice.
I know. Okay. Well, we're real happy to have you back this year, and I believe this is the fifth year in total that this has been here in Navarre, right?
Oh yeah, I adore Navarre. This is one I wouldn't miss. It's so wonderful here. It's peaceful, it's laid back, it's beautiful. I love Navarre.
Well, thank you very much. And good luck in the competition.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Standing next to me is John. He's from Austin, Texas, and he's been here for 4 years, so you're one of the veterans.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay. Any problems with the soft sand, or you got it down pretty good?
It always likes to put us through some hoops, but yeah. It's great stuff though. Love this beach.
I remember the first year that they had this, and everybody in it was, what the hell is that? How can I carve in this? And then, but if you get it wetted down and everything, you can work with it.
Oh yes, wet it down and tricks of the trade. Yeah.
Do you know what you're carving out there this year?
I wouldn't know how to describe it to you other than big heads with hands.
Okay, is it going to be like a free art type of a thing?
Yeah, I tend to
you kind of go as you go?
I jump in the sand to see where it goes. Sometimes it's weird.
Yeah. So. Now, for people that haven't seen our show or is tuning in for the first time, can you explain how you got started in this?
I don't think anyone actually sets off to be a sand sculptor. You don't wake up in the morning and go, I'm going to be a sand sculptor.
Yeah, well, they don't really teach it.
No, and it's one of those, you just sort of happen upon it. You sort of try it out a few times. You get the bug, and before you know it, 5, 6, 10 years down the road, you're a sand sculptor. So it's just, it happens.
Now, is your original background in art? Some ways. I mean, did you draw or?
Actually, I'm a terrible drawer, but I actually went to school. I have a Bachelor of Science and was going to head towards a medical degree. And
oh, really?
Here I am carving sand.
Well, so was I. I went to school to be a surge tech, and here I am a reporter.
There you go. Yeah, you just never know where life's going to take you.
That's true. Okay, well, thanks a lot for chatting with our viewers, and we'll be back on Friday.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Lucinda, and she's from South Padre Island, Texas, and welcome to Navarre.
Well, thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Can you tell everybody a little bit about your background?
Well, I've been doing sand sculpture for about 35 years now, and I've written 3 books on the subject. I've traveled all over the world competing and working on festivals with all these people, but this is my first time here in Navarre.
First time here?
Yes.
I'll give you a little plug for your books. Where can people buy them from? Buy them at?
Well, you can buy them just about anywhere that sells good books, including Amazon.com.
Okay.
And the title of the book is Sandcastles Made Simple.
Sandcastles Made Simple, okay. Do you know what you're going to be carving out there for the competition later on?
I do.
You want to reveal it?
The title of the piece will be A Room with a View.
Okay.
So
okay.
that's about as much as I'm ready to reveal at this point.
Well, this show won't actually go on until you guys are gone.
Well, there you go.
But we first start off by interviewing the different sand sculptures, and then we come back on Friday and see where you guys are at, and then if we can, we try to come back for the end for the awards ceremony.
Oh, great. Uh-huh.
And then next week it'll air sometime.
I see.
But okay, well, thanks a lot for taking a minute and talking to our viewers. Really do appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for making me feel so welcome here.
Okay. I'm with Millie, and tell everybody what your name is.
Millie Neige.
Okay. She's from Canada. For some reason, I have a hard time pronouncing your name, but I did remember that you're from Canada.
Yeah, that's it.
Can you tell everybody a little bit about your background as far as artwork and getting started?
Yeah, I started carving snow in 1998, I think, with my father. My father is a carver, is a sculptor of wood. After that, he started snow, ice, and sand. So I just following him, and yeah. And after that, I started sand in 2001, and I do ice too. I have my own company, and now I do it full time. Yeah.
Okay. Now, whereabouts in Canada are you located? Which town?
Yeah, north of Montreal,
okay.
in Quebec, province of Quebec. Yeah. So.
Quebec.
Yeah, province of Quebec, close to Montreal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're going to do out there this year for the competition?
I'm not sure, but my first idea was to do something with a lion, but I still don't know if it's going to be that. Yeah.
You're still deciding?
Yeah, I will see how I feel.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for chatting with our viewers, and welcome back to Navarre.
Thanks.
I'm with Steve, and he's from up north, kind of where I'm from, the New England area.
Correct. Yep. Tiverton, Rhode Island.
Okay.
Where it's like 80 degrees up there today, I think.
It is.
It's
it
crazy.
Is warm.
It's crazy.
Steve, how many years have you been here?
This is my 3rd year. My 3rd year here, and I just look forward to this event. It's just a great event. As far as the people, they really respect what we do, and the crowd is great, laid back, and it's after having a very busy summer, coming here is just unbelievable.
Yeah,
just relaxing.
And it's cooler this year.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's real nice. So.
All right. Tell everybody a little bit about your background.
I actually have an art degree that I got from University of Rhode Island way back, I think at the turn of the century, not sure, way before that. But anyway, been a professional sand sculptor for about 12 years, doing it full time. I kind of semi-retired about 4 years ago, and this is what I do full time during my retirement. So this is my office. It's not bad. I was a corporate, actually construction coordinator, construction manager for a shopping center company, but it was time to leave and get back to the beach.
Yeah.
And
do you know what you're going to be doing out there for the competition this year?
yes, I do. Do you want to know?
Well, A little hint.
Yeah, I mean, after 3 years being here, you get to know this sand and what it can do, and how you can create. Just I'm beginning to push it a little more than I was to every year after year. So this year I'm a car guy. I'm a motorhead. So this year it's going to be something related to that. It's going to be a motorcycle racer, kind of going around a curve, and I'm going to try and do the best I can to make that guy look like he's actually moving.
Cool. Well, we're going to be back on Friday and check up on that.
Okay.
And looking forward to seeing it.
Same here.
Okay, it's good to see you.
Same here. Thank you.
I'm with Morgan here, and you remember her from last year. She's from Santa Cruz, California. Welcome back to Navarre.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
Can you tell everybody a little bit about your background?
Yes, I'm from Santa Cruz, California. I've been professionally sculpting sand for about 7 years. I guess I just keep getting better and better. Didn't start off this good, but through practice over the years, it just kind of happens.
And can you tell me a little bit about what you're thinking of carving out there for the competition?
Sure. This year for this competition, I'm going to do a piece. I don't quite know the title yet, but it's going to be about relaxation. And it's going to have to do with bubble bath and flowers. A giant, giant flower.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody's a little coy about what the whole total thing is, but it gives us a little bit of an idea. And actually, the show won't even air until you guys are gone, so it won't spoil it for the people that's coming this weekend. But thanks a lot for chatting with me.
My pleasure. Thanks for being here.
Okay. And here we have Broken. This is by Millie. She hails from Canada. This is by Laurie. Skull, Pumpkins, and Dragon. Room with the View by Lucinda. And this happened to take second place. This is Horsepower by Steve. Notice the beautiful detail work in the manes of the horse. This is Facebook by Suzanne. Aha! This is by John. This took third place, and it also was the People's Choice winner. This is Vacation. It's by Morgan, and she hails from Santa Cruz, California, and there she is holding up her medal. Congratulations, Morgan. And that's it. Hope you enjoy the show.